Ladies and gentlemen, it is Aston Villa against Celtic in the final game of the Champions League group stage. We've had every game live streamed on this channel, and it has been a ride. Villa have got all the way into 9th place. We were higher. We've had some unbelievable highs. We've had some unbelievable lows. Losing to Club Brugge was tough. Losing to recently to Monaco really hurt. Getting robbed at home by Juventus, but beating Bayern at home with a Duran wonder goal. You'll never take that from me. Beating Bologna very comfortably with some wonderful goals. Going away at Young Boys opening day and scoring 3 goals. I think we had 2 disallowed and scored 3. It's unbelievable. It's just been an amazing ride, and we've guaranteed to have at least another round at it. But Villa could do something amazing. It would be typical Villa, but we could do something amazing today. Oops. My phone was on. Essentially, we need to get a win today so desperately, just to skip out the next stage. So if we get top 8, we don't have to worry about playoffs, and that would do the world of good at Villa. Oh my life, please. We need this so bad. But I know this club, so I know Villa too much, but like I need Villa to not be classic Villa today, and to do it. For God's sake, man. I'm desperate. I'm absolutely desperate. Tom has my notifications on. Oh, what a cute little follower Tom is, eh? How cute. Duran is not starting. We'll go through both lineups. Hello to YouTube and TikTok. I'm live on both. Graham Wade says, how's Bailey still in the starting at 11? Absolute crap. I do agree. I have no idea. To be absolutely brutally honest with you. I mean, oh no, Malin is cup tied. But then why did Malin not start last game? You know, that's the question for me. Obviously he can't start today, but he could have. He could have started last game and didn't. So I don't know. Guys, hit the like button, man. Let's get these likes up. It is a big one today. It is absolutely bloody massive. And if you just bear with me, my phone is bugging out. All right, we're going to mute some people because I don't want any dickheads here. I finally had a haircut. Tears in my eyes. Is João Felix joining Villa? That is the question. This is the third time we've gone after João Felix now. So if he says no, can we stop? This is like messaging your ex 3 times. This is like, you know when people say, oh, you drop a double text. This is a triple text, man. They're not texting back. Like, Villa seriously need to, like, honestly, if he says no again, leave it at that, right? Move on. This club, man, honestly, how do you go after a player 3 times and are struggling to get him 3 times? Eric says, only positive vibes tonight. It is. I'm all positive tonight. I am all positive. We're getting 3 fucking points. Come on, you Villa boys. I'm feeling it today. Come on, we can beat them. I want to get top 8. I'm telling you now, Villa get top 8. Villa at home in this competition are a different breed. We are a different breed. Different breed, I should say. We'll go through the lineups of both teams, starting with Aston Villa. I've got it up on YouTube here. I might have to edit that slightly because it has messed up a little bit. But Emi Martinez in goal. Matty Cash, Ezri Konza, Bogard, and Digne is a back four. Now, it could be Kamara at centre-half, could be Bogard. We'll see. Because who knows? We've got only one fit centre-half today. But if it's Bogard at centre-back, it'll be Kamara with Tielemans in the middle, Ramsey one side, Bailey the other, with Morgan Rogers behind Ollie Watkins. And that is Villa's team today. We've had lots of news. Apparently, Al Nassr are very close to trying to sign John Duran, according to Fabrizio Romano, as I think he's agreed personal terms, and it's now up to Aston Villa to sort that out. And today, we've had a bid from Arsenal for Ollie Watkins for only 60 million, which got rejected. 60 million is an insult. An absolute insult. Considering what they've paid for players, they paid 72 million for Nicol Pepe, right? Only a few years ago. So 60 million is laughable. I'd spit at Arsenal for that. They are scum. Who do they think they are? I want Villa to put a 60 million bid for Bukayo Saka. Just to like really show how stupid and how sickening a bid like that is. Who do they think they are? Genuinely. Who do they think they are? And shut up, Bowman. I'm trying to talk fast. Arsenal, honestly, Ollie Watkins has no ambition if he goes to Arsenal anyway. Like, if he wants to win trophies, going Arsenal's not the idea. As long as they've got Mikel Arteta, he ain't winning trophies there. If they had someone else, maybe. Who knows? Arteta is not a winner. I'm telling you now, Arteta is not a winner. And he, at some point, will get sacked. And people like Lee Gunner have said it for 5 years, and people are only starting now to finally see it. That man will not win shit there. And if Ollie, I know Ollie supports Arsenal, but if he wants to win something large and something big and something noteworthy, he can't go to Arsenal. I get it if he wants those trophies. He ain't going to get them there. It's like going to Tottenham. The players are coming out for the final game of the group stage. Villa have a massive tifo behind the goal, which I absolutely love. Black Sabbath. Love that. Oh my God. Guys, get the likes up. We're live on YouTube and TikTok. AJS TV. It's Aston Villa against Celtic in the Champions League. And we've got the Champions League music at Villa Park once again, which I absolutely love. What I do not love is some tickets today were £96 for Villa against Celtic. And I might even show a tweet up on stream. As like someone who's gone to Italy to watch a Champions League game tonight. And it costs the same. Their travel, their hotel, and their ticket price is the exact same as what it would be to go to Aston Villa. In fact, it costs them more money to travel from London to Birmingham and then to watch Villa. A lot more than it would to go on a plane to Italy to watch a game there. It's an absolute joke. £96, man. Mental. How much would I take for Duran? In this market, with the money Al Nassr have, I'd want to rinse them. I'd say 90 plus. Nothing less than 90. You want to rinse a Saudi Arabian team, man. They got money to burn. They got money to burn. Well, come on, you Villa boys. Let's get into them. Come on. Oh, I'm so gassed for today. I've got a feeling about today. I really do. Thoughts on West Ham Villa? We were dog. We were terrible. Yeah. We were terrible. I don't know what I'm triggered at, Glenn, pal. I really don't. I'm actually in a really good mood. I'm being fully serious, fully honest. I have no idea. I'm buzzing today. I can't wait. I can't wait. Come on. Come on. Oh, we got an Arsenal fan in chat that says Watkins will be playing Champions League football next season while Villa are in the Europa. Yeah, it won't be at your club though, big man. It won't be at your club. He won't win anything. See, Arsenal fans get so rattled, right? So many Arsenal fans don't accept the fact Arteta is load of shit. He's so bad. He's so bad. They say he's like the best manager in the league besides Guardiola. In fact, I saw one person say because of this season how Pep fell off, that he's now the best manager in the league. It's a load of shit. That manager is shit. I'm telling you, he will get sacked, whether it's this year, next year, the year after, whenever your board finally sees sense, right? And you're bored shit anyway with Kroenke there. When they finally see sense, I'm telling you now, you might win something, but you ain't going to win anything with Lego Head in charge. Come on, you Villa boys! Oh, my God. A former Villa keeper, by the way, on loan. Well, he went on loan before. Sinisalo is on the bench for Celtic. He was at Villa for a few years, went on loan to, I think, Exeter City, got player of the season there. But he's on the bench for Celtic. It is the Battle of Britain. Oh, my God. It is the Battle of Britain. Come on, boys. Oh, I'm buzzing. Okay, you've won one trophy with Unai Emery's team. One trophy, bro. One trophy. Hold that. Hold that. Oh my God, I'm so gassed. I am so gassed. We relegated Blues last season, you did. My icons. I hope Plymouth do well this season, mate. I watch Pieface. Have you ever seen, I'll give a shout out to him, Life of Pie. Really good YouTuber. I mean, a lot of people know Pieface anyway, but not many people know he has a second channel where he does all this shit. We are underway for Villa against Celtic. Come on, you boys. Come on, you Villa boys. Celtic in a all green away kit. It's like a dark green. I think it's a third kit, I guess. That's what I will say. It is former Leicester keeper Schmeichel in goal. If you guys remember, Schmeichel's a bit of a knob against England and against Villa in the past. His dad did play for Aston Villa for a couple of years. He's a little bit of a nostalgia for some older Villa fans. Peter Schmeichel did score a goal for Aston Villa. Not many goalkeepers have scored in the Premier League, but Schmeichel did get a goal for Aston Villa a very, very long time ago, and now his son is in the away goal today. Where can I watch it? Says Irish. Maybe it's on TNT Sports 1, my friend. TNT Sports 1. Right, this is very good evening. Enjoy the game, guys. Enjoy the game. Martinez plays it short to Boubacar Kamara. Ooh, under a bit of pressure here by is it Ida? Yeah. Good pass forward. Rodgers chests it down. Finds Cash, and this could be Villa's first attack of the game. Matty Cash down the right. Might get a 1-2 Bailey. Bailey's going to go alone. Bailey into Rodgers. Oh, tries to find Bailey again. Really well defended by Celtic. And it's like a basketball game. High pace and a very poor overhit pass for Celtic gives Villa possession straight away. Whereas Matt Mallon is cup tied. He's played a Champions League game. He's played these games before this season. He has played these games before. Here's Konza for Villa. 2 minutes gone here. Villa 0, Celtic 0. We've got a live table on YouTube. Hello to my YouTube viewers, boys. Hello to everyone. We do have a crap bench, I can't lie. I didn't read it out for a reason. But if you see on screen, we have a live table, which will update as the match goes on. Don't you worry. I'm just going to update it now in case it needs it. But that should update as we go, hopefully. Digne might have a cross in here. Fakes one, goes backwards. Is Tielemans. Great ball into Ramsey. Ramsey in the box for Villa. Square! Yes! Inside 2 minutes! It's ice cold Rodgers! It's 1-0 to Aston Villa in the biggest Champions League game we've played. What a start at Villa Park! It's Morgan Rodgers. Come on! What a goal! Brilliant work down the left with Jacob Ramsey, and it's Rodgers. Johnny on the spot. What a finish! 1-0, and the Villa fans in the North Stand sing "Who are you?" to Celtic. Love that. Villa 1, Celtic 0. What a start to this game. I mean, I said it's going to be high tempo. It felt like a basketball game, and we've seen a goal already for Aston Villa. I've just seen this again. What a ball that is. Ramsey square. Rodgers finds a little bit of space in between two defenders and a really smart finish across Schmeichel. Yeah, Schmeichel's nowhere near it. I don't think Schmeichel knew much about it. But it's 1-0 to Villa. Come on! Come on, I knew it. I said today is going to be different. I said today it had to be because we had to win this to have any chance of getting top 8. And so far we're doing that. 1-0 Villa. What a start. What a start. Stan says Ramsey's such a key player. I mean, you've got no debate from me. One of our own for a reason. Watkins into Rodgers. Maybe another chance. Yeah! This is unbelievable. Rodgers has scored again. Inside 4 minutes. What is going on? Morgan Rodgers. It's 2-0. Inside 4 minutes. Celtic. What is happening? Rodgers picks his spot from the edge of the box, and the replays had only just finished from the first goal. By the time they show the second one, that's absolutely extraordinary. It's 2-0 to Aston Villa. Yes! What an unbelievable start. Oh my life. I said the other day when Villa played West Ham, I said that's the best start we've had to a game this season. Well, this has certainly topped it. Bogard into Ollie into Rodgers, and he just thinks, oh, why not? And he picks the top corner out from the edge of the box from an angle. What a strike. This is unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. It's Aston Villa 2, Celtic 0 inside 5 minutes. I said the boys needed to turn up today. Wow. What a start. What a start. This is absolutely extraordinary. I can't catch my breath. I'm a big guy. I need to. Fucking hell. What an unbelievable start to this game. What? I've got no words. It's 2 moments of brilliance from Rodgers. The first is just getting into the right place at the right time in between 2 defenders. And then the second moment is just, again, finding a little bit of space, edge of the box. And I think it's because he's had the confidence from the first goal. He thinks, why not? He's going to go for goal again from further out. And he finds the top corner. Extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. I can't believe it's 2-0. This is actually insane. I can't quite believe this. Yeah, Sharky says on YouTube it's too boring being a Villa fan. Oh, oh man. People in the truth says Celtic gonna kick off big time now. Well, they were giving it all the big one today. I don't know if you guys saw in town and all that. Yeah, a lot of Celtic fans who travelled today. A lot of people as well have been in my comments saying that they're going to beat us, and you never know how this game's going to pan out. But well, I don't think anyone expected a 2-0 lead inside 4 minutes today. My head's on like all over the shop. I don't know what to say. Cash cross finds Watkins, Tielemans. Now, sure, a third goal would be game over, right? Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but. But what have we said before, right, about Villa this season? That we're not clinical and we don't play games as if they're 90-minute games. We've been certainly clinical so far, and this tempo has only suited Villa. I know Celtic have tried to play a high tempo so far in this game, but it's only helped us. This is actually insane. I'm going to lose my voice. Ida has a chance for Celtic at the other end. Pushes over Konza. Gets across square, but Cash is only there to half clear. They still have a shot, and it's put wide. Oh, my life. What is going on today? What on earth is going on? Celtic not far away from reducing the deficit. Well, I mean, it's a decent shot across goal. I think it's... a Kern having the shot wide. I actually can't believe it. This is genuinely extraordinary. I'm in utter shock. It is 2-0 to Aston Villa. I mean, even the most optimistic of Villa fans was not expecting this. Surely, it could not have been. And for some reason, my table isn't updating, which is really annoying because as of right now, Aston Villa do move into 6th place, I believe. But yeah, it's not updating, which is it's rather annoying. So I'll have to sort that out in a little bit, guys. I apologise to the viewers. I don't think the table's ever had issues before, so I don't know why it's doing this, to be honest. Loads of fun. Never be a YouTuber, guys. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, my life. It is, though. A very positive start for Villa. We still need results elsewhere to go our way, in fairness. So this could be all for nothing, essentially, if there are other results that go against us. Flash score is having issues, by the way. I think it's actually more of a flash score issue than me, because the app doesn't want to load properly. So I'm just basically waiting to see, but my voice is going already. We've barely had any time in this game. Oh, my life. I can't believe this. I'm just reading some comments. It was fast. What is this already? Yes, this is mental. Yeah, Rodgers on a hat-trick inside 4 minutes is unbelievable. Durant to Saudi is apparently not far away from happening. Which, I mean, I'd be sad about that, but it's look, I back the club. I do back the club, but it's not a decision I would personally make unless they're going to spend a ridiculous amount of money. I just personally don't think it's worth it. That's my take on the situation. I'm very tempted to read Celtic comments early on in this game because, wow. I will say, since the second Rodgers goal, it has slowed down a little bit. I think that's genuinely down to Celtic deciding to slow the ball down. Because, yeah, their football only helped Villa. They only helped Villa entirely. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, Villa go up to 6th place in the group stage as things stand. It will mean Atalanta fall out of it. And Leverkusen drop from 8th to 11th as things stand. But we've got a long way to go. We're early on. Lille lead 1-0 in their game. Atletico Madrid lead as well. We've got all the scores coming through. I'll keep you guys all updated on that as well. Erin says, does goal difference matter? It does. And Villa have a good goal difference. And this will certainly help. Long ball towards Ollie Watkins. Good header away. Digne now trying to battle against Kern, and now he's going to run on. Actually, it is a chance for Celtic. Cross comes in, it's deflected. It's going to be a corner to Celtic. It's not bad defending from Villa, but I'd say the corner's marginally cheap there. A surprise to no one that Digne's beaten for pace. And the early cross is deflected off Kamara and out. They do take the corner short, and they might get shot away. Cross comes in. Kamara has to hack it towards his own goal. I mean, that could have gone anywhere. It does go for a Celtic corner. Emi Martinez wanted the offside flag to go up, but instead a corner is given. What is going on here? I don't know what's going on with the league table. My league table is like broken and just not updating. I don't get what's going on here. But I can tell you guys what happened. Never use Flash Score for overlays, essentially. I'm watching on TNT Sport, mate. I'm watching on TNT Sport. Corner to Celtic. Good headed clearance by Bogard, and he was fouled on top of that. So, very good. Okay, now I'm having issues here. Can I drag this over? There we go. Right. Let's read some comments. So I've missed some of my comments on TikTok, but my TikTok app is having issues as well, just because why not? The Villa, we've also had a shit on the... Oh, you can't really say shit on the Villa when we're 2-0 up. So Jaden, you're in for a rough night, pal. You're in for a tough night. That's a scam from Watch Live. If I don't have a mod, I'll do it myself. It's better than... I mean, it is a bot, but it's better than the typical bots I get. But yeah, he has been blocked, so apologise to the viewers. Anyone says this surprise hasn't watched Celtic play? They're unbeaten. They've lost less Champions League games than we have, and they're unbeaten in 5. So I don't think this... I don't think what you said is like truly fair, in my honest opinion. We can't be that cruel towards Celtic. And then before today, they'd only lost once in this whole Champions League format. So I think you're being a bit harsh there. In fairness, I said it's going to be a tough game. It still could be a tough game, but as of right now, it has been just, well, as simple as it could be from an Aston Villa point of view. Celtic very poor in European competitions. It might, historically, maybe, but they have won a European Cup in the past. And like I said, only one loss so far in the group stage. You know, that's less than us. That's less than Man City, less than PSG. So you got to give them some, give them some credit at the very least. Guys, we have 94 of you in the TikTok live. Please do double tap the screen. We've got 29 of you in the YouTube live. I love everyone here. I appreciate you all as always. Aston Villa Short says, hi, AJ. Villa Short's what on earth's going on? I saw 2-0 5 minutes. It's been an unbelievable start. And I don't want to pin it all on one player because it's definitely a team effort. But Morgan Rogers certainly has turned up. Lovely run and a really well found. I'm trying to talk as Villa have a counter attack here, so I'll just shut up for a second. Rogers into Watkins, cross, only half clear. It's going to go to Cash. Maybe he'll have a shot. And it's a good block in there as well. I try to talk as Villa had a counter attack, which I shouldn't do. I should just commentate the game when that happens. So Rogers found space brilliantly inside the box between two defenders to put Villa 1-0 up inside a minute. And then they were showing the replay of the goal. And then they had to pan quickly to Rogers getting the ball the edge of the box as then he smashes the ball in the top corner. So by the time I hadn't even recovered from the first goal, celebrating, Villa go and score again. In fact, I might even do a full clip just to show and upload it, just to show how close the two goals were in terms of time. Like, it was unbelievable. Genuinely unbelievable. Breaking news, Duran, €77 million. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Duran is on the bench today as well. I'm surprised that Duran would be on the bench with transfer rumours circling, to be honest. My mate is Blues fan in the Celtic end. What's a scumbag? Oh dear. Oh dear. I got some Arsenal fans in my comments right now on my TikTok live. Guys, you're not going to win anything with Mikel Arteta. So try and get all the best players you can. You're going to have to offer more than 60 million. I don't know who you're trying to convince there. We might as well put a 50 million bid for Bukayo Saka if we're going to stoop that low. But even if Watkins does go to Arsenal, he ain't winning anything with you guys as long as Arteta's in charge. So you do with that what you will. Mon Villa, says Rogue Scott, and come on Villa from a Rangers fan. I knew I'd get some Rangers support today in the chat. I mean, Rangers fans must be loving this. This is peak. I can't lie. Every time Rangers or Celtic lose in Europe, I always see comment sections of the other team taking the piss. But like, to be 2-0 down inside 4 minutes is just amazing. Rangers fans eating good right now. I'll get off my phone now. But I'll talk. I mean, you do what you want, Bo. But yeah, happy days so far. But this is with one fit centre back, by the way. I think we need to keep remembering this. We only have Konza fit. And so far, the defence hasn't been tested too much. Schmeichel put under pressure here. He actually gives the ball away to Tielemans. Bailey with an awful pass. That's poor from Bailey. That is poor, unfortunately. It's on TNT Sports 1, guys. On TNT Sports 1. 80 minutes gone here. It's Aston Villa 2, Celtic 0 in the Champions League. I'll give you guys score updates as goals go in. Bayern lead Slovan Bratislava 1-0. Dortmund league Shakhtar 1-0. Inter are 2-0 up against Monaco with a red card, although there's a VAR check in that game. Lille 1, Feyenoord 1. Stuttgart 0, PSG 2, and it's Salzburg 0, Atletico Madrid 2. All the scores elsewhere are currently goalless. If all the games ended full-time now, Villa would finish 6th place and therefore in the top 8. The scores to look out for: AC Milan being 1-0 down is massive. Absolutely massive, because Zagreb have just scored. Literally, as I've read out all the goals, Dinamo Zagreb make it 1-0, and that is huge. That is huge. Absolutely huge for Aston Villa. We need Milan to drop points so Villa can squeak in the top 8. Is Bailey for Villa. Back towards Bogard. It's definitely a lower tempo now. This game was flying all over the place inside the first 10 minutes. Oh man, crazy game. Crazy game. Kamara into Tielemans. Matty Cash now. Can Villa go down the right? I think Man City, by the way, will get a win. I'll ask my chat, by the way. Do you think Man City will break Club Brugge's unbeaten record? Club Brugge have been absolutely brilliant so far. They even beat us as well, to be fair, so even we can't take the piss. And now Man City have to go and beat them. They are at home, but Club Brugge have been brilliant recently. But I don't know. I think the betting man could put a sneaky draw there between City and Bruges. Flatcat says it might be one of those nights people will lie about being there in 20 years. We're getting 75 million for Duran. Who we play? I mean, we're looking at João Felix and we're looking at some loans. So it might help with PSR. I don't know. I personally wouldn't sell Duran. I don't know. If the club want to do it, fair enough. But I don't think it's necessary. He has only recently signed a contract. But I mean, if the club want to do it, they want to do it. So it is what it is, isn't it? Vicious Beta says they play like Crystal Palace. Oh, Celtic. We'll see. Palace used to give us issues. I remember. Bologna lead away at Sporting 1-0. I think that's an impactful result down the bottom. Yeah, Sporting are on the verge of not qualifying. So that's a huge goal there. I mean, if Man City, a win for them right now, all they need is one goal, and all the teams around them are dropping points. So they're in a very good spot as of now. Kind of what you want to hear if you're a City fan. Right. Does my table want to update yet? That's the real question. Because I don't think it does it? No. For God's sake. I don't know what's going on. I have a league table that just refuses to update. And I genuinely have no idea why. Bailey's going to pick up a loose ball here between him and Digne, but it might just wriggle out for a corner. The whistle has gone. Oh, it's a Villa free kick. I'm not surprised by that. I don't know if there was too much contact there between Trusty and Digne. There is a little bit. I think Digne, he's trying to win that, in my honest opinion. Trusty, it's one of those where, like, Trusty definitely tries to impede Digne, but, like, there's not a great deal of contact, but Digne's felt a little bit and gone down. He's done what the professional should do there, I think. There's a free kick to Villa in a very dangerous spot. According to the commentator, we've had a quarter of Villa's goals have been set-piece related, so another one here would be absolutely lovely, wouldn't it? No need for Celtic to turn up. Do a goal, Celtic. It might be too late. Is this a meme now for people asking what I'm watching this on? I've had this 4 times. It's TNT Sports 1. It's not hard. Free kick Villa. Oh, it's a good free kick, but no one attacked it. Cash on the volley. Cleared away, and then another slice away from goal from Celtic. I feel like I'm missing out on a joke here. People just keep asking the same damn question. I don't know what to say. Rogers hat-trick says, PS, why can't Rogers do this for my Premier Fantasy? Luke, honestly, I don't know, man. Arsenal fan here, just genuinely curious, what do you think will happen regarding Watkins? You're going to have to offer a lot more money than that. I think it's an insulting amount. We've already seen reports that Villa are not happy with Arsenal. It's an insultingly low offer. This is essentially like Villa offering, 60, 70 million for Bukayo Saka. Like, again, you'd say no at that and scoff and laugh about it. You've done it late in a window. And we've had interest for Duran from Al Nassr. So, like, I think if there's any bridges between Villa and Arsenal, they've certainly been burnt now. I don't think Villa would sell Watkins to Arsenal if they offered 100 plus. I really don't. I think this is just like a spit in the face at Villa. And yeah, that's my honest opinion there. I think we're more likely to sell him to Chelsea. We seem to have like a bit of a club relationship with Chelsea now. I mean, we've sold Chukwuemeka. Oh, I mean, that was a mistake at the back for Villa, which we just got away with. We've sold academy players to Celtic. We bought Maatsen off. Not Celtic. I got Celtic on my mind. We've sold academy players to Chelsea, and we bought Maatsen off Chelsea as well. And now we're looking at Axel Disasi and potentially João Felix from Chelsea. So I'd imagine if Ollie is to go at some point, I don't think it would be to the red side of London. Ollie Watkins on the ball here as well. Ollie, He's got Cash free. Does find Matty Cash on the right here. Cash just enters the box here. Might go on his left. It does. Left-footed cross towards the far post. Only half cleared. Ramsey hits the post. Jacob Ramsey's hit the post for Villa. And it's just bounced very kindly into the arms of Schmeichel. I mean, this could have gone anywhere. If this goes in, it's game over. Like, it's took a deflection. It's off the post. It's off the heel of Schmeichel. That could have gone off the post and in off the keeper. That could have gone anywhere. It's a very fortunate bounce for Celtic. I mean, it's just terribly defended. They don't clear the ball very well. And yeah, Schmeichel's a lucky man. Schmeichel is a very lucky man. That easily could have bounced off his foot and gone in. Malen, what do you mean is Malen confirmed? Malen has been at Villa for a long time now. Malen even played his debut. I'm getting troll comments. I swear to God. Ollie can't go this window. Duran was just confirmed. Yeah, so if Duran has been confirmed, then any Ollie deal will definitely be off the table now. Cross for Celtic into the arms of the keeper. I'm just gonna see it for myself. I'm guessing it's a tweet from Fabrizio. Yeah, I'll have a little look. What is the source for this? I want to see. Duran. Oh, he has gone. Okay. Well, Duran apparently has been sold to Al Nassr. Still has to pass a medical. Still has to go through all that. But he probably will go now. Digne into Rodgers. Bailey in the box for Villa. Left-footed. Oh, I thought he was going to get a shot away. Squares it, and Ramsey scuffs his shot. Oh, dear. 77 million plus extras. I want to know what the bonuses are. I think that could be huge. I think the offer's low. I know we wanted to sell him for 35, which is crazy to think about. In the summer, 35 was enough. Oh, piss. Matty Cash has just pulled up now. Oh, dear. Matty Cash has gone down hurt. Oh, dear. It's crazy none of Bayern, Real, PSG or Man City are in the top 8. You know what, Aaron? I think it's a really good point that you brought that up, right? So I actually wasn't a big fan of this league format before we started. I didn't like it. It felt like a Super League, but I've really warmed up to it, and it showed me that a lot of these like bigger teams essentially can't piss their way through. You know, having an easy group. You know, playing their second team, they have to actually play their teams properly. And like no one gets a free ride now. You have to be consistent in this group format. It's actually nice to see some of these teams down the bottom, like be your typical bigger like clubs. Like no one would have expected Man City to be that low, but they're that low for a reason. They've just not been good enough in this group format. But they would have got away with that in previous league formats. So you know what? I hold my hand up and I say I was actually wrong about it. I actually think it's definitely the route we should go down. The only thing I don't like is obviously not every team like obviously plays the same teams and stuff, but I like the fact you play 8 games and you have to do well for 8 games. So yeah, I personally like it. Yeah, Cash is gonna come off here, I think. What do you think of Hibs fans last season? The Hibs fans are brilliant. They were really good. It's a shame their team didn't really perform. They were like 5-0 down against Villa's second team. They were still singing like all game. So I'll give them credit. I just thought their team was terrible. One of those where like, yeah, the fans probably deserve more than the players. Duran is, yeah, I'd say like 99% chance now Duran's gone. Bar like something weird happening with like his like a visa or you know, failing a medical, he is gone. It's a lot of money for Villa. It will be the second highest sale we've ever made in our history. Only Jack Grealish would be higher. Louis Barry is supposed to go on loan to Hull. I think that's the latest I've heard. but honestly, I've not known more than that. I heard that yesterday, I think, or possibly the day before. Guys, double tap the screen if you haven't already. Would help the algorithm out. John McGinn's come on for Matty Cash, so I don't know what the shuffle round is going to be here. This is already like a very stretched Villa team with Boubacar Kamara playing centre back, and now we got Bogard at right back, McGinn in the pivot. So it's a very messy Villa lineup now. Long ball towards Digne. Hooked back. Kept possession by Tielemans. A bit messy from Villa, but we still keep it. Kamara. Half an hour gone here. Still Villa 2, Celtic 0. The 2 goals inside 4 minutes of Villa Park. Lou Barry is brilliant. I would like to see how good he is in the Premier League. I think he needed the Championship experience, so he'll do well for you, I promise you. You look at his Stockport County catalogue of goals. I mean, I know it's League One, but I don't know. I think he's a top player. Hull haven't been brilliant this season. If he goes to Hull, your season is saved. I promise you now. Any threat of relegation is gone if he's at Hull. I promise you. Another awkward ball that's given away for Villa, and thankfully Celtic are really poor with their passing. That's the second time now that Villa got away with that. So it's a pass out from the back that we've given away, but Celtic have been that shit on the ball that we've got away with it twice. I mean, that's another theory as well, is that with Duran gone, we could actually not send out Louis Barry and have him on the bench. That is an idea. But yeah. I'm a bit sad actually about Duran, but I get it. It's, the club makes these decisions. We've definitely made a profit on John Duran. Oh, chance of Villa. Ramsey with Bailey short. Finds him. Leon Bailey into Watkins. Off the line. Off the line. Ollie Watkins beats Michael, but a man on the line denies a third goal. He had to run in and block it on the line. Really good defending, actually. He understood the situation well. Great pass. A lovely counter-attack. Started by Ramsey. Ramsey into Bailey. Bailey found Ollie. And then I think Ollie Watkins is a little bit hesitant. Takes a little bit of time. He does enough. He beats Schmeichel, but him hesitating allows the defender, the amount of time needed to go on the line to make the block. So very nearly 3-0 Villa. It's a good shot. Why? Schmeichel's terrible. I think Schmeichel's been awful in goal for Celtic. I don't think that shot should threaten goal at all, actually. The more I look at it, it's not even a good shot from Watkins. I think Schmeichel's having a nightmare in goal. Durama won't hurt as much as Greenish. The guy left after being on the... Oh, don't. Seriously, don't. It's a lot of money. It is a lot of money for Duran. I do think, though, he's throwing... Is it cruel by saying I think he's throwing his career away? If you guys know what I mean by that. Like, I don't want to be that guy. But I feel like Duran going to Saudi that early, you are kind of throwing your career away. He's young. I think if he had more time in the Premier League, whether that's at Villa or not, like I feel like a player that young should not be in that league. You're not going to develop as a player playing in the Saudi league. I'm sorry. It's just, look at Celtic. Perfect example of that. They sold Jota to, was it Al Ittihad? And they've recently just signed him back. He was awful there. Like, he had injury issues and he didn't do very well there, and he was young when he went, and they've recently brought him back. And I feel like something similar could happen with Duran, where he'll go there, and I want, if he does go there, I wish him all the best, but, grass ain't always greener, man. Grass ain't always greener. People like Teresa, I don't think Louis will play for Villa again. I mean, our treatment of young players is quite crap, in it, so I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Yeah. Rangers or Celtic? What do you mean, Lewis Jones? I answered the question for Hibs. I said this from day one. Goal difference will be key to qualification, leading to teams trying harder every game. True. and our goal difference has been very good. A lot of that is down to not the goals we've scored, but the goals we haven't conceded. I mean, our record for goals conceded is pretty damn good in this competition. It's one of the lowest. This money would be good, though, for a new defender. I mean, it'd be good for PSR. It's good for the squad. Our squad's very thin. Very thin. We need something desperately. I mean, we got Bogard at right back. We've got Kamara at centre half. We've got McGinn back in a defensive midfield pivot. I don't know. Chance for Celtic. Cross on the left. Goal. Celtic have a goal. Deflected very kindly. And we're in for a game, guys. I think it's Ida to make it 2-1. I mean, there was far too much room down the left there, wasn't there? Cross takes a deflection, and it's a bit cruel. I think like the deflection makes the goal, but no one reacts for Villa. So I can sit here and moan about a deflection, but only one player seems to react, and it's Ida. John McGinn flies to make this interception, and he just hinders Villa more than helps. Takes it away from Kamara, and it's a really smart finish from Ida, in fairness. I mean, if most players tried that, they'd dislocate a hip. So it's a good finish, in fairness, but... Oh dear. 2-1. 2-1. Well, we have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. It was 2-0 inside 4 minutes, and maybe we scored goals too early. That's what you worry about. And we have pissed about at the back. It's not even something I can moan about. We've lost the ball too many times around the back. But you just look at the chance for Ramsey when he hit the post, and Ollie Watkins had a shot cleared off the line just a few minutes ago. We could have easily been 3-0 up by now. Didn't take the chance, and now it's 2-1. Dear. I will say it is a very clever finish from Ida. He reacts really well. He gets his foot really high to connect with a finish from that. John McGinn it's like he desperately slides to make an interception that I don't think was massively needed. Like I think Kamara's going to get the ball. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Kamara's covering the space the ball was going to, and McGinn just takes it away from Kamara and puts it on a plate for Ida, essentially. Very strange goal. But it shows that this game is certainly not over. We got another chance, Celtic. 2-2. What is going on? Ida. Villa fall to pieces? What the fuck? Villa actually fell to pieces. 2-2. In a minute. What's going on? Okay, Villa at the back. Dear Lord. I mean, you can really tell it's a very patchy defence. Cross on the right, and Ida again arrives. I genuinely don't know what's happened. This has just happened in the blink of an eye here. I'm just seeing the replay here. Is there an offside? No, Kamara keeps him on. And a lovely cross. Bogard and Konda are nowhere near Ida. Really good attacking finish from Ida. Wow. You could argue there's a player in the build-up who's... has he intervened from an offside point of view? He does leave it, but... I feel like Villa reacted... I think Villa's defence reacts in a certain way, thinking that he's going to get the ball. That might be copium from me. But this has been terrible from Villa. 2-0 up, and it looked like it was super comfortable. And then inside a minute, we can see 2 goals. Wow. Well, Celtic had a disaster inside 2 minutes, and now we have had a disaster with 5 minutes to half time. This is unbelievable. Villa 2, Celtic 2. Wow. Very smart finish from Ida, twice. Yeah, defence is terrible, Stan, I agree. This is extraordinary. I can't believe that. I'll get the line. Well, the lineup. I'll get the table. Flash Score is having an absolute nightmare, by the way. The app is seriously struggling. I'll find the live league table. Well, we're definitely not in the top 8 now. Dear. Well, Matty Cash's injury has killed us. Cash went off injured, and we've conceded 2 goals. I genuinely can't believe that. Cash going off injured has killed us. Unbelievable. And I criticise Matty Cash all the time. Because this is what a 2-0 lead. It's the Villa way. It is the Villa way. I was stunned by that. All right, we've got a table here. Villa dropped to 13th. Dear. We've gone from 6th to 13th in 1 goal. Dear. Biggle. Thanks, mate. We need a new right back. Really inconsistent in that position. I agree, but ironically, it's Cash going off that's caused us issues. I mean, Bogard was playing really well in midfield. We put him in defence, and he has struggled. He has struggled. I think John McGinn's had a nightmare coming on. I think McGinn's played really poorly. What a game this has been. You're missing Vitality. Vitality clears. Okay. I do have it on my other TV. In fairness, so I'm not actually missing too much. Tielemans free kick. Kamara flicks it on. It might go everywhere. Oh, could have fell to Konza. Could have fell to Konza in front of goal. We hit the post at 2-0. We had a shot cleared off the line at 2-0. We were inches from being 3-0 up, and now it's 2-2. Have you ever seen anything more typical Villa than that? I can't believe that. You're so close to being 3-0, and then we concede twice in a minute. Absolutely shocking. And now we've gone from Rodgers being on hat-trick, and now either is. I asked for 1 day of normality at Villa. 1 day. Will I ever get it? Will I ever bloody get it? How did the second guy up and literally turn off TikTok for a second? Villa sleep. Cross from the right. Both Bogard and Konza don't react. I think they're trying to keep him offside, but Kamara is slightly out of... Well, he's not entirely in line with everyone else. So Kamara essentially plays him on. And then by that point, it's too late for Konza to track back. But it's both him and Bogard that either just had the most simple tap-in of his life. Rodgers with 2 goals inside the first 4 minutes for Villa give us an explosive start in this game. And then Eder scored 2 goals in 2 minutes for Celtic. So whenever there's a goal, it's always it's followed by another one very shortly. Like I said, it's frustrating though because at 2-0, Ramsey hit the post for Villa, which would have been 3-0. And then Watkins had a shot cleared off the line, which again could have been 3-0 to Villa. But Matty Cash goes off injured. We have Bogard now at right back. And since the injury, Villa at the back have been awful. Very odd. Very odd from Aston Villa. Okay, so yeah, Villa dropped down to 13th. Unfortunately, the sad news is every team, bar Barcelona and Atalanta, in the top 11 are winning. So every result could possibly go wrong, has gone wrong. Only AC Milan losing. AC Milan is the only result that's positive for Villa as of right now. Bogard back to Emi Martinez. I think Atalanta are playing Barcelona as well, so even that game, like, it physically has to be a draw because they're playing each other. Can't believe Emi gone on loan. Our score so yeah, Emi to Bayer Leverkusen. Again, it's just really bizarre decisions made from this club. Bogard loses the ball, and Villa do get How did Villa not get a throw in there? There's no way that deflects back off a Villa player, but according to the linesman, it does. Another long ball forward looking for Ida. One back by Kamara and into the path of Emi Martinez. Would you say Rodgers world-class player right now? I think the word world-class is thrown around a lot. I don't think there's many world-class players actually in the Premier League, to be honest. I don't think... I'll put it this way. Arsenal only have one in Bukayo Saka, maybe two in Saliba. But I won't go beyond that. I don't think Villa have any. I don't think Tottenham have any anymore. I just think people use the word too easy, to be honest. But I love Rodgers. I just wouldn't call him world class. Maybe as like in a chant, like slightly ironically, but he's a top player. But like I said, a world class. I think of world class. I think of Cafu. I don't think of Morgan Rodgers in the nicest way. Offside for Villa. Annoying. Very high line from... I say very high line. A high-ish line from Celtic there. Caught Villa offline. Offside. Brain's not working. Because I'm just pissed off that Villa have dropped a 2-goal lead. Honestly, this club, man. 2-0 inside 4 minutes. 2-0 inside 4 minutes. And we fall to pieces. Actually mad. Someone says, never thought I'd say this, but I miss Cash. What the actual fuck? This is a joke. No way we've just done that. Ida, his shit. How has he just done a Morgan Rodgers? What a waste of a good start. Come on. That's what I mean. Like, even with the injuries, I thought, well, we had a 2-0 lead, so, yeah. Villa doing a Spursy? Yeah, unfortunately. It's who we are, mate. It's who we are. Bogard header into Bailey. Oh, lovely turn from Bailey. There's no... Have I just seen a score? I'm going to double check what I've just seen. I swear my eyes have just deceived me there. I swear I've just seen a goal related to Manchester City. Ball towards Watkins. Actually, he's going to be found inside the box here. Flash scores having a fucking meltdown. By the way, the app is seriously dying. Ida can't hit a door for us in Scotland. How's he done that then? I don't know. Striker's instinct for the first goal. And then it's just typical positioning at the back post. Second goal, Villa defend it poorly. It's more of a statement of how bad we are defensively than how good Ida is in that situation. We literally just give a striker a tap-in. 2 tap-ins. Use live score. I might have to for the day. Joe, yeah, it's just Villa. It is just Villa, unfortunately. We do have a very patchy defence right now, but there's no excuse, really. We got one fit centre-back, and we've got, what? A midfielder playing right-back in Bogard. Still, like I said, it's no excuse, but, yeah. We need signings. Digne cross for Villa. Finds Konza. Gets the shot away, but it's just gone wide. I had flashbacks to Konza against Watford. Was it 5 years ago now? Fucking hell, I feel old. If you know, you know. Ezri Konza, last minute. I think it went down as a Mings goal, actually, in the end, but it was, to me, it'll always be Konza's goal. How have you bottled that, mate? Because we got Spursy DNA. That is half time. Fuck me. That is miserable. That is genuinely miserable. It's 2-2. Villa with a 2-0 lead inside 4 minutes, and it is 2-2 half time. Awful response. In the, in the middle part of that game. I mean, Cash going off injured killed us. Rodgers' goal in the 3rd and 5th minute. Ida goal. Literally, it's 2 minutes apart for both goals. Unbelievable. What is the point of being in this competition if we're going to do this in the competition? Genuinely. Milan down to 10 men. What are the odds of Duran hat-trick before he goes? That was it. City are 1-0 down. Oh, my life. Man City on the verge of not even qualifying. Fucking hell. That's crazy. That's actually mental if you think about it. I know we did lose to Club Brugge. I'm not gonna sit here and not have like any shame, but we lost away because Mings is a moron. But they're 1-0 down at home. Oh man, that's sad. That's sad. City are 45 minutes away from European failure. Get Maatsen bombing down his wings. You can't defend those, so I'm scared of putting Maatsen on. That's the only thing. I'm genuinely. I'd be scared of putting Maatsen on. Louis Barry has gone on loan to Hull City, so there's the news there. So with Duran going, we will have no backup, which is bizarre. I don't know. Yeah. Sold Duran and bottled a 2-0 lead. Night's ruined. Cheers, lads. Well, Duran has a chance to give Villa a sending off performance here. I don't know. Duran off the bench to give Villa one more moment of magic would be nice. Before he goes. Galaxy says bottled, all I can say. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Thoughts on us taking over the stadium? You're not winning. It's 2-2. And I heard nothing from you lot at 2-0 down. So not much taking over there. There was not a peep at 2-0. Yeah, I'm shameless. Bottled 2-0 lead. But I'm saying it as it is. There was not a peep from them at 2-0. There was nothing from them at 2-0. It was pin drop. Pin drop in that away end at 2-0. Bill says, don't worry, you got the best goalkeeper in the world, as you say. Well, I don't know if you watch much football, my friend, but as a goalkeeper, I don't know what you're expected to do when a striker has 2 tap-ins from about 3 yards out. Maybe the sport isn't for you. Maybe cricket is more your sport. Maybe rugby is, but clearly football isn't. If you're criticising a goalkeeper for not saving tap-ins. Aston Villa washed. Villa and Spurs, hands in hands, man. Hands in hands. It's who we are, mate. It's who we are, mate. Can't blame our defence. We have 2 fit defenders. We're playing 2 CDMs. Bogard. I mean, Bogard's not a fullback. I don't care what anyone says. Well, I've seen Bogard in midfield and he looks really comfortable. I see him at right back and he's shit. He's not a fullback. Whoever actually thinks he's a fullback seriously needs a head scan. How's Watkins doing? Watkins nearly put Villa 3-0 up with a shot that was cleared off the line. And got an assist for Rogers' second goal. He's played alright, Ollie. He's been more provider than goal scorer, though. Shaming Britannia. People act like we're losing. It is 2-2. Let's calm down. We have another 45 minutes to go. And we have 2 players out of defence. 2 players in our defence who shouldn't be there. Yeah, Duran is confirmed. Duran's confirmed. We don't have to. Please don't spam. You all get a mute. Why are you called Matt? How boring are your parents? Wish he scored. I've got a tenner on him to score and PSG to win. I mean, they've won 2 games in a row, haven't they? PSG, so they're doing well. Yeah, we know Duran has gone. 70. I think it's 77 million plus bonuses. We'll see. We'll see how it works. We will see how that works. But half time it is Villa 2, Celtic 2. So Celtic's first goal on the 36th minute and second in the 38th. 2 minutes apart, just like Villa's goals were also 2 minutes apart. There's poetry in this. Whoever wrote this script is cooking, because I don't think anyone expected that. Unfortunately, not cooking from a Villa point of view, but definitely from a neutral drama loving point of view. I'm just reading some more comments on Twitter. Defensively atrocious again. Bailey awful against. Time for Munchie to pull his finger out. I mean, if our board don't sort out our defense by the end of January, we're in serious trouble. Serious trouble. No cash and we crash. I like that. That's like that's a really cool comment. Actually, that's like a newspaper article headline. It has been a good game. It's been a good game. I like the high tempo. Our goals were good. Theirs were just lucky. Yeah, but we defensively, there's definitely look to their first goal. John McGinn flies out of nowhere and gives them a tap-in. And then the second goal is just Villa trying to play a high line, but Kamara, as someone who doesn't play centre-back, obviously doesn't keep in line as much as he should, and it costs us a goal. Him playing slightly a bit deeper than everyone else, and then Konza not really reacting, so it's like a double whammy there. But their first goal was just pure luck. McGinn comes out of nowhere, slides to make a deflection. Slides, makes the interception, but it deflects it up in the air and gives Eder a tap-in. Like, it could have gone anywhere. Meanwhile, we have a shot that hits the post, bounces back out, hits Schmeichel's boot, and goes up into his hands. It could have bounced off his boot and gone in. It could have clipped the inside of the post and gone in. Like, it's... Look, honestly, the look in this game is... Look, we've got no excuse to battle a 2-0 lead, but when you look at moments like that and you're like, it could easily have been 3-0. Schmeichel has been awful in goal, and we've not taken advantage of that, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we are down to 13th, unfortunately. I'd rather be in our position than Man City, because right now they have to fully turn around a deficit to even qualify, as they're 1-0 down to Bruges at half-time. So I'd rather be in our position than theirs. Honestly, a decision I would have made, I would have bought on Nedeljkovic rather than John McGinn and put him in midfield. Right, I would have bought on Nedeljkovic and kept Bogard there. I think Bogard does a job there, but like Nedeljkovic is a proper fullback, and I think we would have been okay. Because it was Bogard out of position for their first goal, as he's just chasing shadows, and then it was obviously McGinn's mistake. So the two players, ironically involved, are the two that shouldn't be in those positions, in my honest opinion. Rodgers' goal was a deflection. I don't think it took a major one. I thought he was on about the first goal. I was like, the first goal definitely didn't. I don't think the second one had much of a deflection, did it? Honestly, I've seen the replay 3 times. Didn't even see the deflection. Honestly, with this mentality of the players at the moment, we don't deserve to be in the UCL. We still qualify. I thought the Monaco game was poor. At least this has been better than the Monaco game. I don't care what anyone says. At least we scored goals. The Monaco game was just terrible. Got hope. Still, because remember Leipzig. Oh yeah, Leipzig. That game was dismal, and we still won that. So yeah, we will see. Like I said, I think Schmeichel's had a poor game. So I think we do win this game if we keep our head a little bit. I feel like our head went in that half. I think if we keep our head a little bit, we'll win this game. Schmeichel's awful, so if we just pepper his goal a little bit, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, so poor from Bailey. I mean, this is why we bought Malin. Exhibit A of why we bought Malin. Like, Bailey, how bad has he been this season? I really hope that the Leicester game would push him on. That goal. I mean, he wasn't even good in the game, but I thought the goal would help him. I do think Ollie, yeah, at least in this game. Duran come on and scored, don't worry. like I said, if Duran has like a winning goal in this game, I'll give him my blessing. That can be his farewell. Yeah, Ollie just seemed to hesitate. I think him hesitating for about a second or two allowed the time for the defender to block it on the line. You know, it's those small margins in football. That would have been 3-0 and game over. So, like, it is those small margins in football. Really good defending from Celtic, but, like, I don't know. Ollie has to be a bit more, a little bit more clinical there, I think. Can you please speak English, Socialist Republican? I would appreciate that in my chat. We're not having any political comment in this stream. It will get banned. Thank you very much. It is not a politics channel. It is a football one. I was born and raised in Shardend, Lloyd, so enjoy that comment. When is the draw? We don't know. We do not know. Well, at least I don't know. Maybe people do. Duran will show Schmeichel why not to be a sweeper keeper. Okay, well, CJ is getting a ban. Politics don't deserve to be in football. You know this. I say you know this, but you're a Celtic fan, so you don't. But you know this in England. Do you think Arsenal get Ollie? No. They've got to spend a lot more money to get Ollie. I do find it a little bit disrespectful that people set up the Ra when, you know, several people in Birmingham died in a pub bombing. So remember your history. Are Villa fans in the stadium? Yes. Although the Celtic fans are very quiet at 2-0. I will say that. I will certainly say that. What subs on I make? Maatson, maybe. But he's not very good defensively, so we'll see. Lots of Scottish weirdos about. I don't mind football chat, but if you're going to say anything political, then you are getting banned. For Celtic and Rangers, football is... Yeah, I know, but it is true, right? For them, it is. But I'm not a Rangers fan, so it doesn't deserve to be my comments. And like I said, Birmingham has a history of dealings with the IRA, so I don't think it's worth talking about. Someone said I started it. I didn't. I literally reading comments that I don't want to see. Anyway, more about the football. Villa have been shit. There we go. That's my analysis. Defensively, like we need to not react like that when we concede a goal. I'm sorry, but like in a game this important, we need to seriously just slow the game down a little bit. Like if things are a bit messy at the back, we've got Kamara at centre half, we've got Bogart at right back. If things are a little bit, you know, uncomfortable at the back, just slow the game down. Conceding 2 goals that is just a joke, to be honest. An absolute joke. I would have bought on Nedeljkovic personally, but it's too late for that. I would have bought on Nedeljkovic and not bought on John McGinn, but McGinn has been quite poor. Seems a good game. 2-2 in the first half. Expecting a few more second half. We've just seen the replay of the Bruges goal. City, I tell you, huge trouble. They are in some huge trouble here. See, read some of these comments, right? They're horrible. People laughing at people dying is mental. I can't lie. I don't. If you want to say up the hoops, you want to say come on Celtic, that's fine. But laughing at people dying, I mean, this is about football. Look, Villa being shit is enough. I do feel like our season is unraveling a little bit. Hasn't been a great season, has it? In fairness, hasn't been a great season. in fairness. The goals we conceded, we don't get many clean sheets. It's been kind of shit. And summer was poor. Didn't really buy many players in the summer. Spent 35 million on Maatsen to then not really start Maatsen a lot this season. Really, it's just really strange decisions made. We are underway for the second half. Come on, man. Can we please win? For God's sake. Really do need a win today. And I really felt, at 2-0, it was there. And we had moments. We hit the post with Ramsey, had a shot off the line with Watkins. Very nearly made it through. And it is fine margins in football. Yeah, we know, flat cap, we know. 77 mil. Oh, wait, Mark. It's because Mark said we got Duran. Duran's gone. Duran has been sold as of this evening. Long second half to go, though. Anything can happen, and hopefully we put the ball in Schmeichel's net. Bogard back to Konza. Into Emi Martinez. And a very high intensity press from Celtic that Villa have tried to play through. Bogard into Konza. I think we could have passed right through, but we went backwards instead. Martinez goes down the left-hand side into Kamara. I'm trying to look for Digne, but it's a bit too high for him. Although Ollie nearly putting enough pressure there. Schmeichel into McGregor. Eric said, let's go again. Where's all the Duran transfer news off? It is off respectable sources. I think The Athletic made a comment about it. So it is like believable sources, unfortunately. And even the commentators at halftime mentioned it. Yeah, he did like a timer emoji. I think it is gonna happen, I think. Yeah, I mean it's typical Villa. We've got the Spursy DNA today, apparently. Digne. Got ball into Tielemans. Still got a long way to go. Like I said, football is reactionary at times, right? I'm sure Man City, any creator right now has people laughing in their comments about losing to Bruges, but they could turn that round as well. They have 2 goals to swing. We only need 1. Bogard, McGinn short. Gaz, I don't disagree. Especially 2-0 inside 4 minutes. But like I said, if we get a third goal, suddenly all these Celtic fans in my comments disappear. It happened. Who did it happen against? West Ham in the Cup. I'd say 2/3 of my chat were West Ham fans. I had like 300 live viewers. And West Ham, at the time, were beating Villa 1-0. And as soon as Villa turned it around, an absolute pin drop could be had. They all left crying. And that's what I hate about TikTok, right? If Villa win this game, all the Celtic fans will piss off, right? And that's what I hate. Because like they can laugh at 2-2, but if Villa get the next goal, they will just go off crying into their beer. And I'll never see them again. They don't stay to chat shit. They just go and cry. But I don't get anything from that. They're just sad, and I get nothing. I hear them chat shit for half an hour. But like that is just unfortunately how TikTok is. Well, Jakey, if Villa do get a third goal, and it is a big if, I hope you'll be here. I hope you won't sneak up. It happens every time. I try to think of another fan base it happened to. I thought streams have done recently. To be fair, Villa haven't come from a goal down. We win games or we lose games. We don't often swing back. The Arsenal game I was away for, but I guarantee it'd be full of it would have been full of Arsenal fans. City have equalised against Bruges. Huge goal for them. It is 1-1 there. Kamara into McGinn. It has been a positive second half start from Villa. They've had a lot of the ball. And now Bailey 1-on-1. Bailey in the box. Square. Poor fucking pass, man. Behind everyone. I don't understand that pass at all from Bailey. And equally a poor ball forward for Celtic. Kamara back to Martinez. Poor start to second half from Celtic. They can't keep the ball. Konza. 50 minutes gone. Villa 2, Celtic 2. 2 goals from Rodgers, 2 goals from Eder. Yeah, Bailey's shit, man. Bailey is shit. Do Villa always hide behind police? Violence in football has no place. It is not the 70s anymore. Just because you do that in Scotland doesn't mean you do that here. Rodgers, what a pass. I'll never understand football hooligan culture. I really don't. Digne. Into Ramsey. Thielman, edge of the box. Can't get the shot away. Celtic with 11 men behind the ball. Yeah, Duran has been sold. Like 98% chance now Duran's gone. I'd say 99. But it's pretty much happened now. I'll never understand it though. Like the idea of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy Stone Island jumpers and Peaceful Hooligan and CB Company and all that. I'm gonna spend all this money to look like this. And then like I don't get it. It's so like old fashioned. Bailey into McGinn. Good ball. Rodgers. Oh, tried to square it. I think Rodgers could have been a bit more greedy there. It's a poor pass. Well read. But it's been all Villa second half. What? Oh, nearly an unbelievable from Tielemans down the middle. Really well intercepted there. The really sharp pass. Had to be read all the way. But this has been a very good, positive start from Villa. Celtic have barely had the ball in Villa's half. Celtic the shame of Villa. Mate, my comment section right now is full of Celtic fans. I've had to mute like a good 20 between me and my mods. Several have been muted because of certain things they were saying. I don't mind if people say like "come on Celtic" or "come on the hoops" and stuff, but like there are certain things I do not allow. Someone was celebrating deaths earlier, and I'm like, "You just scum. You are just scum." This is a football chat. There you go. Look at that. Another one. You don't. I will say, you don't represent your fan base well, because I know there are good Celtic people out there. I've seen them. I have a Celtic mate, but there are some people in this TikTok live who are 15 who are acting like scum. You can celebrate 2-2 all you want. I don't care, right? But you know, just read up your history. Emi Martinez into Konza. Bogard. Passing's been really sloppy all game. And Celtic get a really cheap throwing out. I've saying over the 4 decades I've been going watching the game a lot. It's got a lot less. It has. It's not the 70s anymore, man. It's not. You know, Luton and Millwall in the 70s would have caused riots and seats being thrown. Right? It's not the 70s anymore. We're not under. I'm not going to mention politics, but you know, the times have changed. I was going to say something very political. I'm not. I will refrain. But it's a lot different now, and there's no excuse for it. Villa get a throw in with a poor pass to McGregor. I feel like Duran will regret leaving. I said this, he's 20, man. He is 20. Free kick to Aston Villa. Oh, really good quick free kick. Is Bailey... Oh, it is Bailey on the ball, though. Bailey into Watkins is not a bad pass, but it's... I'm struggling for Bailey to do something like 100% right. I don't know. It's a good idea. It's just the pass to Ollie isn't great. I just want one bit of one moment from him would be nice. That's all I want. One moment. Oh, Rodgers has a chance. Oh, Rodgers goes for goal. If it's on target, it might go in. Actually, I don't know. Schmeichel, I don't think covered himself in too much glory there. Really good interception from Ramsey in the first place, and Rodgers' left-footed shot. It's a daisy cutter, and it is a bit further wide than I first thought. But it's another chance for Villa, and that would have been his hat-trick. Maatsen at right wing. Can't do much worse. Oh, good combination down the right for Celtic. Good ball too, but Emi Martinez, sweeper keeper. Off his line. And I wish he did more of that in the first half, to be honest. He's going to win. Well, it's been a really positive second half start for Villa. Celtic have done hardly anything. Literally, other than the cross we've just seen, caught by Martinez, that's been all of Celtic's attacks. 10 minutes into the second half. Still 2-2. But I guarantee they're going to be a lot of nerves in that away end right now. Opinions on Duran? I really like Duran. It's a shame, really, but I am a huge fan of Duran. He's young. I feel like he'll be wasted in Saudi, but he's going to get loads of money, so yeah. CB, if you don't know Villa very well, clearly. It's the Villa way, my friend. It's the Villa way. Always has been, always will be, probably. Classic Villa. Bogard into Rodgers. Good turn. Finds Tielemans. Good ball from Tielemans down the right into Bailey. Again, he does have options, but he's wasted a bit more. It's too much time wasted. I'm sick to death of Bailey, man. Oh, he's so bad on the right. He is shocking. It's such a bad season. He gets into positions well, and his ideas sometimes aren't terrible, but his execution this season's been awful. Here's Bogard into Tielemans. Rodgers. Ramsey, edge of the box. Ramsey. Oh, again, it's Ollie Watkins looking for that 1-2, which isn't found. But Celtic give the ball straight to Villa every time. Our bench, don't look at it. Don't look at the bench. Free kick Villa for a rugby tackle there. I think Villa wanted a yellow card for the foul, which I don't know if it's actually going to be shown. I reckon I could do better than Bailey. I'm a left back. He struggles to beat one man. Last year, he was doing so much better, man. I don't get it. I really don't. Guys, double tap the screen. I appreciate all the support as always. As always, I should say. Celtic playing for the draw. I mean, I would too, in fairness. I would too. We've got a lot bigger budget than them. We've got a lot better players than them. That's not as me having a dig at Celtic. I'd genuinely play the same way if I was them. And beating us on the break is probably their way to go because that's how they've scored the goals so far. And we struggle sometimes playing against a low block. Tielemans free kick for Villa. It's clipped towards Ollie. Oh, it's a simple header away. Our set pieces recent weeks haven't been great. I'm just saying that now. Ball back to Martinez. Into Kamara. Bailey needs to get back to scoring ways. He did against Leicester. I really thought he'd give him the kick up the arse. Villa try and switch the ball to Bailey across, but the pass towards Bailey this time isn't very good. So I'll give him criticism for what he does on the ball, but if he can't get the ball, it's hard to say anything. Caden says bye-bye. The only teams to say bye-bye are the sides finishing below 24th place in the Champions League groups. Is it 24, 26? Champions League group stage? And right now, Manchester City are currently below that line. So you got to say bye to them. We do qualify, but top 8 is what Villa want. I say that as City go 2-1. Fuck's sake. An own goal has put City ahead. So City squeak over the line. Of course, I had to mention it. City are 2-1 up and have now gone into 22nd. Wow. City have done really well to get there. From 1-0 down. I said this at half-time. Villa were 2-2. City were 1-0 down. I said we needed 1 goal. They needed 2. And they've got the 2 goals. And Celtic might get something here. Cross deflected off Kamara. Kept alive by Digne. Very messy at the back for Villa. Good pass though, Kamara towards Ramsey, towards Rodgers even. Rodgers does so well to muscle off. And now chance for McGinn. Can he run on? Great strength. Ball into Ramsey. Chance. It's 2-on-1. It's Ramsey. It's Ollie Watkins. Yes! 3-2 to Aston Villa. Where are the Celtic fans now, huh? Where are they at? It's 3-2 Villa. And I said this. We've been brilliant second half. And we've got the goal. I just felt this goal was coming. And the Celtic fans who were yapping away in my comment section, where are you now? Ollie Watkins makes it 3-2 to Aston Villa. And please, can we not bottle this now? Can we not do this again? I don't want to go through this same emotional turmoil again. Ollie Watkins. I mean, all this, by the way, started from Morgan Rodgers' brilliant strength into John McGinn, incredibly muscles off his man. Villa find themselves 2-on-1. Ramsey square into Ollie Watkins. And bang, instinctive Ollie makes it 3-2. What a strike. Come on, you Villa boys. Come on! I said Schmeichel shit. He is shit. Hold that. He's been awful in goal. He got nowhere near that shot from Ollie. All we had to do was pepper his goal. I said this. He's washed. He's washed. You can hold that. You can hold that. You Scottish clowns. You can hold that. 3-2 Villa. Huge goal in the Champions League and Villa's plight to make top 8. Please don't bottle this now. Please don't. Where the Celtic fans at? Where are you? Where are you? Were chatting loads of shit after. I said this at halftime. My comment section full of Celtic fans. Where are you clowns at now, huh? Where are you? Where are you? You've all scuttled away. Scuttled away under your rock. Rangers are the biggest club in your country. Biggest club. Hold that. You clowns. Hold that. What a goal. 3-2 Villa. I am fucking buzzing. Come on, boys. Come on. Huge goal. And I'll have a classified check as well on the Champions League table. Martinez just spilt the ball. Fucking hell. Has that stayed in play? Trusty, what? The corner takers kept a cross in play. Watkins with a headed clearance. Can we just settle the game, please? I don't want chaos the next 5 minutes like we always seem to get after a goal. Can we settle? Because Celtic weren't far away there. They weren't far away. Caden says Adam Eder will do it. Where is he? I ain't seen him second half. I don't think he's touched the ball this half. I don't think he's touched the ball. Celtic's part of the bus tactics have not worked. And they're going to have to actually play football to get a result in this game. Villa 3, Celtic 2. Rod. Oh, Watkins doesn't quite have the pace or strength to beat the fullback Schmeichel. Gives it away. Chance. Ollie Watkins. Oh, what a save. Rodgers. Oh, wow. Schmeichel gives it away. Terrible goalkeeping, but in fairness, he makes up for it with an unbelievable save to keep Celtic in the game. I mean, I don't know what he's doing, really. Schmeichel trying to play out with his feet. That's a shocking ball. McGinn found Ollie, and then Ollie... Oh, I should score that. Ollie should bury that, in fairness. It's a good save, but Ollie has to score. He has to score that. Villa do get 7th. As things stand, Villa goes 7th because AC Milan are 2-1 down. Atalanta are 1-0 down. So we will just about push Dortmund and into 9th place as things stand. Lille also go 8th as well. So Lille just about make top 8 as well. Just hold on. Can we hold on? That's the question. 3-2 Aston Villa. Is that not a foul on Bailey? Referee doesn't think so. Bailey has it again now. Bailey, great ball into Watkins. Another chance. Goes down! Is that a penalty? Yeah! Penalty Villa! Ollie Watkins goes down! What a turnaround! There's a chance for Villa to go 4-2 up in the Champions League. Come on! Ollie Watkins does brilliantly, gets inside the box, is fouled. I mean, the defender looks perplexed as to that for that decision. Villa have a chance to go 4-2 up in the Champions League. Come on! Trusty, I mean, he weren't far away from getting Celtic level. Not level even. It would have been actually, yeah. After Villa got the third goal, Trusty was involved in a Celtic chance at the other end. And now, with a very clumsy challenge, Villa have a penalty at the Hull 10 in the 65th minute. Wow. What a game this has been. Where are the Celtic fans? Where are you clowns? Have you noticed in either of my chat, I got 124 of you in TikTok Live and I got 31 of you in YouTube. Have you noticed not a single Celtic fan? I swear to God, they've disappeared. Where have they gone, blood? Come on, you Villa boys. I've seen two, but there was a lot more than two. I'll give you guys a bollocks, by the way. Fair enough. I'll give you guys some credit because you're actually you didn't scuttle away. You didn't scuttle away. Oh man, I'm fucking buzzing. Yeah. Someone said, by the way, I look like Luke Littler. Luke Littler's bigger than your club, bruv. So you can hold that as well. Oh, man. It's Ollie Watkins to take it. Oh, McGinley's giving it to Ollie's record isn't great. I'm going to say this now. I've done all this celebration, right? Ollie's penalty record is shocking. Ollie's record, I think it's like 50%. So, I'm going to calm down here. I wish you weren't Ollie, to be honest. Okay. Well, it is going to be Ollie. I got a bad feeling here. His record on penalties it's not great, is it? It ain't great. But this is a huge moment for Villa this season. It's Watkins. He slips. I don't believe it. He has slipped over. He has slipped over. Oh my life. Wow. Wow, Ollie slips. I did say before, his penalty record isn't great. It doesn't help that he slips over. Oh, his foot gives way as he shoots, and it hits off his other... Surely it's a retake. He's hit it twice. Is that not a retake in the rules? I know it is in goal kicks. I don't think it counts for penalties, unfortunately. Fuck's sake, man. Even if he scored that, it wouldn't count, because it has hit the ball twice. Well, Arsenal, if you want Ollie, there you go. Get out. Oh, fuck me. This is why I didn't want Ollie on it. I did say, as soon as I saw Ollie's penalty record it's not great. I said it's about 50%, and it is 50% for a reason. We got no one else, so, I mean, we had Dougie Luiz last season, and Tielemans has missed one as well this season, so we've clearly got a problem from the spot. Can't be arsed, man. I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed. I was hyped. What a penalty. What's a penalty? If you don't laugh, you cry. That's crazy. I mean, it is a penalty, Riley. So, I mean, I hate to use the XG book, but XG, isn't it like 0.8? So there is a high chance of scoring, mate. I'm sure if Celtic get one, I'm sure you'll be wanking yourself up. Long freak. Oh, long ball into Ollie. Is he going to get it as well? Ollie, has he got a corner from that? Wow, a long ball from Emi Martinez. Villa get a corner. 20 to go. Yeah, Ollie makes it 3-2. Gets fouled. Gets a penalty to get us 4-2 off and slips over. Typical. The Celtic fans in my chat, guys, it is 3-2. You are losing this game. Have you forgot that? Have you conveniently forgot that you are losing a game of football? Battle of Britain hasn't been a great battle, has it? You're losing the game, pals. 3 goals conceded. Mental. Corner from Villa. Tielemans. It's a flat corner, really. It's going to be another one, though. It's going to be another one. Up the Villa from the Jers. Rangers, biggest club in Scotland. Biggest club in Scotland. Oh, man. No debate. No doubt. No doubt. Leon Bailey corner to Villa. Rangers are massive. Okay, now we're pissing about from a corner. What are we doing? we had someone come short and they've decided to... Well, Ramsey went short and they decided not to again. Wasted about a minute there. Corner to Villa. Header! Oh, it takes... Oh, it's a good challenge to block. We still get it. Watkins! What a save, Schmeichel! Okay, I've chatted shit about Schmeichel, but he has made 2 ridiculous saves in this second. I need to stop chatting. I seriously... I was gassing a penalty. Then I was starting to get worried and we missed. And I said Schmeichel shit, and then Schmeichel's made 2 unbelievable saves in the second half. Okay. I need to shut up. Do I need to say, like, Martinez is shit for him to make a save? What's going on? What? For God's sake, man. Oh, well done, John McGinn. Well done, John McGinn. Didn't think he had the legs, but he had the strength, certainly. And the pace. Well done, John. Could have been a very dangerous counter-attack for Celtic then, but John McGinn wins the ball back for Villa. Celtic do have it here, though. People, we don't have... we can't anymore. We don't have Duran. Rained... Poorly funny. I did jinx Schmeichel. Schmeichel wasn't very good in the first half, but he's playing well second half. He should put Duran and Malen on. I mean, Malen can't play. Duran should probably come on to just give Ollie a rest. He won't want to come off after missing a penalty, though. Yeah, the penalty. Typical Villa penalty. If I've ever seen a Villa penalty, it's that. In the biggest game. I think semi-final last season, Olympiacos at home. Douglas Luiz had a penalty to get Villa level in the game, and he missed. Or was it? No, it would have been to reduce the deficit, actually. I think it was 4-2, and he would have made it 4-3. Celtic went far away from an equaliser then. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Wow. This game has just got... It's got chaos all over it, this one. Curving away from goal rather than towards it, at least. Christ. Lost my train of thought there, because that was bloody close. So yes, Villa had a huge penalty last season in Europe in the semi-final, and Douglas Luiz hit the post. And then this season, a chance to kill the game at 4-2. Ollie had just scored as well, won the penalty. It's literally like, it's in the script for him to make it 4-2, and he slips over. Penalties are the bane of Villa, apparently. Schmeichel... Schmeichel has sent this live through half time or so, because he's really pulled it out the bag since half time. I don't get it. It's like, so someone said some brummy twat has been saying your shit, and he's like, all right, I'll show him. I'll show him. Fucking hell. Still though, it's Villa 3, Celtic 2, and Digne's coming off for Maatsen. It is a sub I would have made at 2-2 especially. 3-2, I don't know, because he's just not very good defensively. That's my concern here. I will be, yeah. I will be. 3-1 City. City will qualify. Bar a disaster for City now, they will qualify. Look, Stan, a win is a win, mate. A win is a win. I don't care how we do it. I don't care if Eder scores an own goal with his cock, right? As long as Villa get a win. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If Arsenal's win the dog comes onto the pitch and grabs the ball and runs it into the net and it somehow counts, I don't care how it's done. I want a win here. We need a win here. That's a great ball into Eder. But he's on his own and he's on the byline. Oh, Emi Martinez. I mean, he makes a save, but that... I think he should have held that, Emi, but it stops the ball from going in at least, and it will be a corner. Someone said Cardiff first, Villa second. I don't know what you mean by that. Corner to Celtic in front of the away fans. Watkins celebration was cold, yeah, but unfortunately people won't remember Watkins for this game. Corner comes in, and it's bounced very kindly into the hands of Emi Martinez. The World Cup Golden Glove winning goalkeeper with the easiest save of his career there. Okay, Paul. I'm surprised you'll have the game installed by tonight, to be honest. Come on, the Villans, says Josh. Celtic still not Prem level. We've been shit, mate, and we're still winning, so no. This is honestly some of the worst defending we've had all season, and we're still winning the game. So, yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Well, I'd say if you're in the Premier League, you'd finish in the bottom 5. I don't. You might actually be better than Southampton are genuinely that bad. You might be better than them. I don't even know if Southampton win. That's how sad Southampton are. I don't even know if they win your league. That is genuinely sad. Rodgers, what a ball! Ollie Watkins! Oh, side netting. Side netting. He has absolutely thumped that towards goal. What a pass into Ollie, but Ollie doesn't take his moment. Oh, Christ. Rodgers, again, what a game he's had. 2 goals. And very unselfishly plays a ball into Ollie, and he probably should have scored as well. Like, Villa have had more than enough to wrap this game up. Like, seriously. We've hit the post, had a shot off the line, missed a penalty. 2 unreal saves from Schmeichel. One of them was Ollie one-on-one again. Like, Ollie, his expected goals, I don't want to know what it is, to be honest. I do not want to know. But this game seriously could have been like 5-2. Easily. But in the typical Villa fashion, it is. I mean, you could argue it could have been more than that, but typical Villa. I had to jinx that as well. I said Villa were clinical in the first 4 minutes, and I think other than that, we haven't been. My heart's missed 100 beats. Only 100. Only 100. If you're going that way, mate, it could be 5-5. We've had a shot off the line. Ramsey hit the post. We can literally have a look at the stats if you want. I'm going to go that far because, like, you're seriously chatting shit if you don't believe that. A penalty should be a goal, right? Ollie's slipped over. A penalty should be. If you get a penalty, you expect to score. Fans celebrate penalties like the goals for a reason. We miss a penalty. Ollie goes one-on-one with Schmeichel, and it's an unreal save with his right hand. Villa's XG is 2.8, and Celtic's is 0.8. This is what I'm talking about. Is you got your Celtic glasses on. 2.8 XG to 0.8. 18 shots to 6. Please get your non-Celtic glasses off your face. For the love of God. Chatting shite. I like an omelette. Omelette's decent. Let me join the live after, and I'll tell you how Celtic would battle in the Prem. Well, unfortunately, I'm streaming off software, not on my phone, so I can't invite people over. But even if I wanted to. If it was a mobile stream, I'd be able to do it, but I'm streaming off Streamlabs, which doesn't allow me to do that. I do like Rangers. Rangers, biggest club in Scotland, mate. Biggest club in Scotland. I wish Gerrard was better for Villa. If Gerrard did well at Villa, imagine like the respect we'd have for Rangers. Shit. AJ, do you think Derby will have more points than Southampton? I don't know. You know what? Southampton actually could break the record. If Southampton get more than 11 points, it will really show how bad that Derby team was in 08. Like, seriously. I don't think Southampton win another game. I don't know where their wins come from. Even games they get goals in, like they went 1-0 up against Newcastle, their defence is just far too shit. They've got James Bree in defence. And like he was awful at Villa in the Championship. Never mind the Premier League years later. Atalanta 2-2. Oh dear. Barcelona with some Villa Spursy genes. Please don't bottle. Yeah, all the Celtic waffle I'm hearing and they're 3-2 down. Chance! Rodgers in! Rodgers! Another crumb. Fucking hell, Schmeichel. Why do I have to chat shit about a goalkeeper? Why? Every time I say something about a keeper, I swear to God, Schmeichel, I said Schmeichel is shit. Schmeichel has had the game of his life second half. He could make a compilation of his saves from this game alone. Roger... fuck, man. He does really well to close down the space. I don't know if Rodgers should chip him there. He goes for a low shot. He could dink him. He's come far off his line there. Again, it's split decision making in like a second, so I understand, but it's a good save. But wow. Southampton got rid of James Ward-Prowse probably for PSR, maybe, I don't know. Although they didn't really buy anyone of note in the summer. We do need a fourth. If we rue the mistake, honestly, the chances we've missed in this game, if we don't get a result from this, if we don't beat them, bloody hell, man. From the chances we've had, Celtic have had 0.05 XG second half to Villa's 1.7. That's just second half alone. If we don't win this game, they've created nothing second half. All it takes is one moment in football. Yeah, Schmeichel is thriving on this on Villa's downfall here. It's unbelievable. Lille's... No way they're winning 6-1. What? I'm just going to have a little classified check. Villa, obviously, Villa 3, Celtic 2. Barcelona 2, Atalanta 2. Bayern 3, Slovan Bratislava 0. Brest 0, Real 3. Zagreb still 2-1 up against AC Milan. Dortmund 3, Shakhtar 1. Girona 1, Arsenal 2. Inter 3, Monaco 0. Juve 0, Benfica 2. Leverkusen 2, Sparta 0. Lille 6, Feyenoord 1. City 3, Bruges 1. PSV 3, Liverpool 2 is a bit of a shock. I know that's going to be a changed Liverpool team, but 3-2. Liverpool's 100% record will go tonight. Salzburg 0, Atletico Madrid 4. Sporting 1, Bologna 1. Sturm Graz 1, Leipzig 0. Stuttgart 1, PSG 4. And Young Boys 0, Red Star 1. Lots of goals today. As things stand, we have 7 minutes plus injury time. Still 3-2 Villa. Villa, if we win... and all scores stay the same, Villa will finish 8th. We will just about finish in the top 8. That Atalanta scoreline we have to keep an eye on now, because as things stand, if Atalanta turn it around against Barcelona, even a Villa win, we would still be 9th place. It would mean, wow, it's unbelievable the amount of teams. From 3rd to 12th, every team bar Atalanta is currently winning. Unbelievable. Victoria, it's just classic Villa in those situations. It has been a good game. In fairness, it has been a good game. I will be honest, the penalty, it was a bit soft. See, I keep things quite fair and neutral on this channel, right? As much as I can. Obviously, I'm a Villa fan, so it's not going to be... I'm not going to be like, Peter Drury. I'm going to have some Villa bias. I did think it was a little bit soft, It's not a great deal of contact, but again, you always run the risk, like Trusty diving in like that. If you go to ground and you catch someone's ankle, you always run that risk, whether it's a lot of contact or a little bit. So he knows that. Again, it's one of those where if it's given against Villa, I'll understand, like, I get the frustration. Ollie's missed, though. I mean, it's just typical Ollie. He's had a great game. He scored a goal. He's put Villa 3-2 up. Gave Rodgers an assist as well. He's had a really good game. And I guarantee tonight he'll just be thinking about the slip, and that's going to be really sad. But it's been really good, though. It's been, honestly, like, if a neutral's watching this game, they've definitely enjoyed this. It's been chaotic, to say the very least. We need a new penalty taker, though, because it's not just today. It's not a reaction of today. Look at Ollie Watkins' penalty record. I said this before he took it. It's literally about 50%, and you can't have that for a penalty taker. I'm sorry. But we don't really have anyone else, to be honest. Honestly, you could look at maybe Morgan Rogers taking them, or John McGinn. I don't know. Like, Tielemans took one against Palace and hit, and I think he hit the crossbar. So, yeah. It would have been nice to see Duran come on, but I think Duran going to Al Nassr, I don't think he's going to come on now. But it might have been nice as like a little send-off. Give Ollie some breathing room as well tonight. Gary, 60 million got rejected, so unless you want to cough up more than that, especially with Duran going to Al Nassr, Villa not selling. Honestly, at this point, with Duran going, you'd have to offer like 150 million. It'd have to be insane, because it'd leave Villa without a forward. And it doesn't matter. Celtic, not Celtic, but I could use Celtic as an example, but no team, even Southampton, wouldn't leave the window without a forward. So you are off your head if you genuinely believe that. And I know he supports Arsenal, but if he had any appetite to win trophies, and I get that, if he wants to leave Villa to win trophies, he wouldn't really go to Arsenal. And that's not even me having a dig. Like, Mikel Arteta is just not a good manager. I'm sorry. People like Lee Gunnar have said it for years. The only trophy he's won was an FA Cup with Unai Emery's team. There's people like Unai Emery that got Bukayo Saka into Arsenal's team. If it weren't for Unai Emery, Saka might not have been... he might not be an Arsenal club legend to this day. Oh, shit. Wait, have we dropped down to 9th? It'd have to be... The only way that would happen now is if there's been a goal in the Atalanta game. I'm just checking now. Don't think there has been. There's 2-2. So we are still 8th. As things stand, it is literally by like the closest to margins now. 1 point. I swear, if Tyrone Mings picking up the ball has cost us top 8, I will be fuming. Stanford Rodgers should step up and pull a palm 100% pen record. I think at this point, maybe it's worth getting the players to do penalties, and then, if players like Rodgers have a good pen record in training, go for it. I don't think we're going to score the goals, unfortunately, Victoria. We want to make sure we win the game first, because Celtic could actually still, 2 minutes plus injury time, they could still get a goal here. It is a little bit unfortunate that every team around us is winning. Like, seriously, even like only AC Milan have dropped points. Like, are actually losing, I should say. Every team from 3rd down all the way to 16th are currently winning a game. In fact, there's so few draws right now. Barca, Atalanta, Sporting, Bologna. The only draws. Every other game is a winning result either one way or the other. And Flapcat says, I thought Duran wanted Champions League football. I guess he wants to be a billionaire. I guess he wants to be forgotten. I didn't like the format at first, Jacob, but it has grown on me. It shows that teams have to take the Champions League seriously. and you can't just piss through it with a easy group. And you don't get like the Newcastle situation when they qualified, but every team in their group was a good team. Like they had AC Milan, Dortmund, and PSG, which is really unfair for Newcastle. Where other groups were piss. So I like this. I think it's a lot better. And I weren't a fan of it at first, but it has grown on me. It has grown on me for sure. Man of the match, you kind of have to give it to Rodgers. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes is exceptional. And then, I mean, he's been robbed of an assist or 2 as well in this game because of poor finishing. Rodgers has been brilliant throughout this whole game. Even when Villa had that really poor spell around midway through the match, Rodgers seemed to be the only person to carry the ball and, you know, give Villa some fight. So I think you have to give it to Morgan Rodgers. That is just my honest opinion. A genuine contender, but this is not even a joke. A genuine contender is Schmeichel in goal. Schmeichel's saves in this game have been ridiculous. 2 one-on-one saves, couple point blank range saves. Like he's kept Celtic well and truly in this game. And he's definitely up there, I think. Especially if Celtic get like a late equaliser here with 3 minutes of injury time. If Celtic get anything from this game, they have to owe it to Kasper Schmeichel in goal. I hate to say it because I was chatting shit about him at half-time. At half-time, I don't think he played very well, but he really turned it around. Watkins robs a defender out of nowhere! Empty net, surely! Rodgers! Yeah! What a mistake at the back for Celtic! It's 4-2 to Villa, and it's ice cold! Well, I'm going to clip that. I was just saying he's my man of the match. He's only gone and scored a hat-trick. Morgan Rodgers makes it 4-2 to Aston Villa, and that is game over in the Champions League. Well, I told you, at half-time, look, we had a long way to go. Loads of Celtic fans in the comments. But I said we have a long way to go in this game, and we need to make sure in the second half we keep our heads, and we have. What a goal. I've got to say, that's awful at the back for Celtic. Really good from Watkins. Robs his man. Literally. That is shocking defending. And Watkins, with Schmeichel on the floor, gives Rodgers a whole goal to Aimer, and he smashes it in the corner. 4-2 to Villa. Yeah. What a goal. What a goal. I don't get it, it's happening. 2 players on the line, by the way, so he could have fucked it up. But all of that is on Ollie Watkins, to be fair. Watkins winning the ball off the defender. Watkins winning the ball, putting it square to Morgan Rodgers, and that is game over in the Champions League. And all eyes on Atalanta, because I will be sad if Atalanta get a result in their game. But that will be game over. Celtic, dear oh dear, 4 goals on your big day out. 4 goals on your big day out. This is why Rangers, biggest club in Scotland, man. Biggest club in Scotland. Holding 4 is wild. Rodgers hat-trick on your head. On your head top. And we could have another here. Rodgers, I mean, Celtic have to put so many players forward that every time Villa get an attack, they're so thin at the back. Kitty Whiskers. Okay, I can't. How can you have a name of Kitty Whiskers and your comment is go to a Rangers game then you. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Oh my life. Dear, oh dear. Barcelona is it's in the 5th minute out of the time there. Barca 2, Atalanta 2. Like I said, all eyes on that now. And that is it. It's full time here at Villa. We've got the result we needed. Well done, Morgan Rodgers. Champions League hat-trick. My guy. My icon. My star boy. 4-2 Villa. Deserved win in the end. I mean, even the most ardent of Celtic fan couldn't say that Villa didn't deserve to win that. 4 goals, missed penalty, missed 2 1-on-1s. Like, honestly, Villa could have scored 6 or 7, but because we're honking in attack, we didn't. But yeah, huge result from Villa, and we nearly bowled. We nearly bowled that in the end. And I'm going to wait for clarification from Barcelona-Atalanta. It's in the 6th minute of added time, so we need a draw there in order to get top 8. As things stand, Atalanta will drop out of the top 8 with a draw there. So Barcelona, please. We literally bought Coutinho off Barcelona. We've done them a favour before, so it's about time. About time they do us a favour. Up the Villa from Rangers. I said, Glasgow is blue. Rangers are massive. Rangers are massive. Oh my God, what a day. What a game. Like I said, we are just waiting now. We are just waiting. I'm going to click specifically on their game. Their game, it's 96-21. 5 minutes added time, by the way. They're into the 6th minute. So surely that's full time soon. Surely. Surely that's full time. There might be a roar from the Villa crowd if they hear it's full time Barcelona. Brest, Real Madrid have finished, I think only, 4 games to go. Haven't finished. PSV, Inter, Dinamo Zagreb, and Barcelona, the only teams who haven't finished yet. What a game. I'm so buzzing. Honestly, I don't actually know. Ollie Watkins had a lot of chances. That's all I will say. His penalty wasn't on target. I'll put that. I'll say that. I'll say that. Oh, please, can it be full time in Barcelona? Please. It's in the 7th minute of injury time now at the new camp. Please. They've brought on Victor for Yamal. And Edison for Atalanta just been given a yellow card. So surely that's going to be enough now. Surely. They've had nearly 3 minutes of extra time there. Yeah, they're all watching to see the Barcelona, literally all the players and coaching staff are just waiting now to see what's gone on in the Barcelona game. And there might be a celebration if it goes our way. Only 3 games to go. Inter Monaco has finished. It's just PSV, Liverpool to go. Liverpool got a red card in their game. Is that full time? Yeah! Full time in Barcelona! Aston Villa have finished in the top 8 in the Champions League. That's the result. Look at the fans roared that, by the way. They celebrated it like it was a goal. Barcelona finished 2-2 at the Nou Camp, so Villa go ahead of Atalanta and finish in the top 8. Come on! We skip out the knockout round. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Come on, Villa. Come on. All right, that's going to be it for the stream. I'm going to do a TikTok video. I might even do a YouTube video this week, so just, in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you'll see a TikTok video at the very least. Thank you all for being here. I've had loads of support on all the socials today. I love you all. I'll see you again very, very soon. Up the fucking